Thank you, Madam Speaker. I don't know what the right word is to express how strongly I oppose this bill. There's just 26 words in the Second Amendment. 26 words. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. When I hear the member talk about assault weapons and AK-47s, that has nothing to do with this bill. This bill is about detachable magazines. Originally, it would ban 22 rifles that had detachable magazines. Well, nobody ever considered a .22 rifle to be an assault weapon, but the author of this bill wanted to create a whole new category of rifles that could be banned, classified as assault weapons, and therefore never transferred, never sold, and ultimately would wipe out entire classifications so that they could never be passed on. The sweeping nature of this bill goes beyond belief. Permission to use a prop.
Permission denied. Please proceed.
Okay, since I can't show the picture of this rifle, I will talk about it. The Mini 14 would be banned under this. The Mini 14 is a ranch rifle. The objection here is the detachable magazine. So the author originally wanted to get rid of all rimfire, all centerfire, but his scope and his reach went so far that the opposition was so strong that he pulled off the rimfire, which is basically 22 rounds. But almost virtually every other gun that is a rifle that has a detachable magazine would be banned. Not only the Mini 14, but an M1 carbine. If you're wondering what that is because you haven't heard about it in the news, it's because they never used those in commission of a crime. Those were used in World War II. It's an antique. It's a relic. That would be banned under SB 374. But you know what's really the most offensive about this bill is the intent of this bill is to erase the Second Amendment, to wipe out those 26 words. And you know, right here on this floor in 1968, there was a protest by the people. As a matter of fact, it was the Black Panthers who came onto this floor carrying rifles, many of which would be banned under this bill. And those rifles were loaded. But in 1968, when they were protesting, when they were standing here to exercise their constitutional First Amendment right to protest against a ban on the open carry of weapons, because you know what the Black Panthers were trying to do? They weren't from rural areas where they were hunting. They were trying to defend their First Amendment rights. They were showing up with rifles, and they were showing up with law books in the other hand, because they wanted to make their voice heard. They wanted to stand against police brutality at a time when that was epidemic. They wanted to stand up for the right to defend their lives against criminals. So they came onto this floor carrying the very rifles you want to ban, and they were not arrested on this floor. The sergeants took the rifles and gave them back to them unloaded. That is the history of this body. And now, on this day in 2013, we would deny the people the right to stand up, the right to defend their lives, the right to protest and defend their freedom from tyranny. That is what this bill, SB 374, does. The goal of this bill, understand this, colleagues, if you vote for this bill, you are voting against the Second Amendment. You are voting to erase it so that there will not be 10 amendments in the Bill of Rights. There will only be 9 after you pass this bill in the state of California. Make no mistake. This bill, I urge you I don't know how to use any stronger language. I'm going to use my fully automatic no button to say no, 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 no,
Mr. Donnelly,
no. And
your time has
I urge you
expired.
to say no as well.